Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got the Art of War, which is Wasteland weapon skins. Now this is the humongous mod. This is a 378 megabyte mod. It's a big chunk of your file size here for me on console anyway, right, when you only get 2 gigabytes. But what this mod does, as you may see on my 10mm pistol here, is it adds a bunch of different weapon skins to the game. Like a bunch. A bunch. So I'm going to show my 10mm pistol off here. We're going to inspect it in the thing. This is the weathered design. So it looks like it's like all kind of beat up. It's in bad shape. I'll show off at the weapon workbench how you can craft these perks for yourself. I wanted to show this off with this 10mm pistol because I have the attachment pack on. So therefore I have different attachments I can put on the weapons and stuff. But it still seemingly works with most of the stuff. We'll show off some more of these. I have the submachine gun here. All right, this is like got a rusty skin clearly on it, right? This applies to most base game weapons. This is a rusty 44. It just they spawn in with random things. Like it doesn't not going to apply to modded weapons necessarily, but this double barrel here, it's got like a greenish skin on there. Now the thing about these skins, I'm noticing right off rip here, is that the texture quality on them that's not good. Like it's not quite. For 378, I mean, obviously you're really fitting in a lot of weapon skins and stuff. Obviously, that's a big chunk of it. It's like a really, but like it just looks gross, right? Like that doesn't look good. I'm not a big fan of weapon skins anyway. I'm gonna like this sucks for you, mod author who made this thing. Probably put a lot of time into making all these weapon designs. I'm gonna kind of shit on your thing because I don't understand the point. Sniper rifle here. I guess it looks fine. It looks normal. Probably got it before the thing. Automatic rifle maybe? Nope, that looks pretty regular. I don't know what all the weapons it's going to apply to. This Gauss rifle maybe? Right? Different things have different things to deliver. Do not come with the skin. So I gave myself these weapons like combat rifle and stuff. That's a rusty one. Alright, we'll show off on different things. All the different weapon skins, this is just a regular combat rifle. Look at that gun shaking. Yeah, assault rifle here. Different skins for different weapons. So we can show this off at the weapon workbench. But they all apply universally, so we'll show that off too, right? So like, but different, we'll show that they work on different weapons. Anything that pretty much works with the Creation Club skins, works with this. So if you have this, you go on a material. Now, as you see here, we got Berlin camouflage. You can see all these here. The Blazing Shark, the Chip paint job, the Court of Roses, the Crimson Splatter, Dead Nation, Enclave. The Enclave one is what I have because it's automatically installed when you install the next gen update. So that's the Enclave one. That's the Creation Club stuff. The Frog Skin, the Gobi campaign, which is like the Gobi campaign sniper rifle from the thing. As you see here too, they do require certain materials that make sense, I suppose. Like so, this one requires adhesive fertilizer, lead, and oil. But this also requires 2 ranks of gun nut as well as the Lone Wanderer perk. The Gravel Pit paint job requires the Mr. Sandman perk. That's why we can't craft that. Also requires Dirty Water. The Green Leaf camouflage requires Rifleman. Then Infernal Hot Rod paint job, Bloodleaf and Good Blossoms, as well as the Commando perk. So like different things are not going to be craftable by your particular build, which I find cool and interesting. I like the concept of this mod, right? Like I wish it was like because skins don't do anything. Like here's a lesson for all of y'all motherfuckers out there. Like putting a cool skin on your gun doesn't make it gun any better. It shoots the man just as efficiently. There's really cool looking things, and the requirements are cool. This one requires Pain Train. For the Operation Anchorage camouflage, the Patriot paint job. We'll kind of scroll through these here. The Rainbow Road requires 4-leaf clover as a perk. Bloody Mess for the Red Smear, right? Commando perk on the Roadblock camouflage. Some of these are just camos, like this Rust Bucket design requires a Scrapper perk. Tango Foxtrot Bravo. I don't know what the design on that is. This is like just the darker wood kind of colors. This is the Heavy Gunner perk. Tiger Stripe, Toad Spot, Urban Tiger. So that's all of them, I think. It's a good chunk. I don't know exactly, like 30 probably. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27. Minus 1 because I have the Enclave on there. So 26. Almost 30. I was pretty close. That's a pretty close guess. But that applies to all these things. So like if I go to the Combat Rifle here, same thing. Same paint jobs, I believe. They look like the same. The Gentleman design, that might be different though. That requires Local Leader. Let's put that on there. The Gentleman design wasn't on here, was it? So there actually is different paint jobs for different guns too. We'll put the Gobi campaign on that one. So you have a combat rifle here with the Gentleman skin on there. Is there any other ones in here? So there is more than 26. 26 just on the fucking assault rifle. Liquid Waste, I don't remember that. The Patriot, some of these are the same. Pink, Punk and all these things. Some of these I cannot craft because I don't have the perks for them. Or the Dirty Water or whatever. Some of them I think are ugly though too, like to be fair. Like this well-owned machine design. Rifleman, huh? We'll put that on there. Just to show off some different ones. The Combat Shotgun here has the Rest Bucket. Annihilated and Tukudi. They do have some different ones though, for sure. I'm just looking for differences now. The Gentleman's on this one. This is like a really like overdone thing. The Golden Boy. It's a gold camo, right? Is that on the other ones? I don't think so. Terror of the Trenches. Some of these skins I do like the look of, but like the concept of, I guess, maybe. Just put different things on different guns. Does the Deliverer get them? The Deliverer does not get them. I thought it did. Does the Gauss Rifle? The Gauss Rifle does not either. Automatic Rifle? Nope. The obviously modern weapons do not. Sniper Rifle should. Does it have anything interesting that Cattleman? Requires the Gunslinger perk, which means you never put it on this gun anyway because it's not a... The Gentleman design, that it is too. And the different that design looks different on this gun than it does on the other guns, and that's kind of cool. The golden one has different golden spots on it and stuff. Put the green leaf on there just to say we did. This hunting rifle, it's currently chipped. Let's make it something different. Obviously, I'm not showing off all the options. You can kind of see them as I'm scrolling through them here. I'm not going to craft every single one of these. It's a huge mod. Really, the deal is I'm going to delete the shit out of this, and I'm not trying to be mean to the mod author, right? I think it's a cool mod. This, you know. Even Justice here has different things. But you see here, this has a lot of attachments from the attachment pack. And you can see the skins are not applying to the attachment pack attachment. So like if you're using that, then it's different anyway. This is the modern weapon. The double barrel. Does it have anything interesting on there? There's a lot of similarities. Gentleman designs on that. I don't know why the Gentleman designs on the assault rifle. I like that Infernal Hot Rod. I like the color red. But, you know, Rainbow Road, like is a thing. Just, you know, different things on different guns. Like... I just don't like the look of them though. Like when you pull the weapon out, it looks worse, right? Like, and we'll show that off too more. Toad Spot, sure. Just throw some stuff on there. Submachine gun. Is there anything? I'm just looking for interesting things. Dead Nation, sure. We'll just show off some of them in you know. But like you can see that the texture quality of that just doesn't look very good. Okay, like the skin on the actual skin texture makes the weapon look low resolution, right? Like. Obviously, we'll show off all these kind of in my character's hands here. Combat rifle. This is a Gentleman design, but you can see it's like real splotchy. Like that's like the concepts here for skins on your guns. I know some people are gonna really be into. They really like putting skins on their guns. This is like plain black ones. But even then, like with like the red foregrip handle like thing, that looks nice. I think it looks nice, like conceptually. Show off a little bit with the reload action. Different skins on your guns, but the skins are so low resolution. I'm just like, I'm confused about how. The green one, right? This don't even apply to the scope because this is pretty vanilla. But like the second I take this gun here and I start putting attachment pack attachments on there, obviously it's not going to work very well with that, I think. We'll show this off with the sniper rifle because I think this is a really good example, easily to do. Let's just make it 50 cal because I actually have the ammo for it. But like something new like the marksman barrel, it still applies to the barrel at least in that situation, right? If I put the sniper stock on there, see the stock totally gets rid of the skin in total, right? Like. And the magazine works at least because the large quick eject is still the vanilla thing, but like this buckhorn sights is not. Like, or if you had like the see-through scopes, it's not going to apply to the scope anymore, right? Like, and then if you put something like a heavy suppressor on it, it's not going to apply to the suppressor either because that's something from the attachment pack, right? Same thing with this converted 10mm pistol. This long comfort barrel, the long part is that's vanilla, and then some of this stuff it doesn't work with, but like it just doesn't look very good. Like the skins are very low, like it just like looks like. Painted by a 4-year-old on it. Now, you know, obviously the gun is good, and like you can see where it does apply to it and where it doesn't. Like it looks like it's trying to apply to parts of the gun, but then just like looks bad. Maybe it is because of my particular setup, and it might be my fault. Maybe if you're playing a really vanilla weapon style game, these skins look better. But doesn't that 10mm just look really bad to you? Like it just looks blotchy. Like it's just. It looks like it's painted by a small child, and I don't like skins anyway. But like. I just think it makes the weapons look worse, right? Like, and we'll show off this with more. Obviously, it doesn't apply to every weapon. And I haven't probably even in combat. What am I in? Hello? I shot over there and caused something to hit something off. Blow fly. Please stop. Thank you. Okay. It's not horrible by any means. I don't think like obviously some of you are gonna appreciate it anyway. Like it still looks good, but like the way that it doesn't work with certain things and. Obviously, doesn't apply to every weapon, and it's mostly vanilla weapons. And I know most of my people who watch my videos probably like, you know, like that barrel is going to cause some weird issues, right? Some of these the tactical stock does work though. That was kind of cool. Skeletal stock isn't gonna though. Yeah, the box magazine isn't gonna work because it's a box, right? Like, this AA sights don't apply to the skin. Like, we're very quickly unskinning the weapon. This is the Gobi camouflage, right? But if I take this off, no material, this weapon just looks better. Like I don't know, maybe like it's a little bit. I mean, it's still not great necessarily, right? But like maybe I just remember the weapons looking better than I currently see them. But like it's, you know, it's kind of like it's not particularly high resolution. I was expecting like really crazy, intricately detailed skins on there because of how large the file size is. But it's not like. I mean, if you really want to customize your guns, you really want some cool skins, and you have a fuck ton of options, like an absolute shit ton of different things you can put on there. And if your guns are pretty vanilla, maybe you don't use the attachment pack. You don't have a lot of different things to make your weapons different. Like if we just keep the weapon pretty vanilla, but like even this, like some of these barrels and stuff, it's gonna completely get rid of the skin, right? Like that doesn't have a skin. Like it just doesn't, right? Like. It's just weird how it applies. So like we can go scroll through them and you can see here how much of the weapon it's not going to apply to if you have certain things like this. So to me, the functionality of the attachment pack is like one of the greatest mods of all time. So it's why would I ever get rid of that for the cosmetic non-functionality? Remember, this doesn't actually make your weapons better. It just makes your weapons look different. And I don't know if it even looks what I would consider to be very good. Like it looks fine. I mean, I maybe am a little bit too judgmental of it, to be fair. I just think I was expecting really high. I was like, oh man, 378 megabytes. This is like really fine detailed textures. But maybe they can't make this texture super fine detail to make them as universal as they are and stuff like that. But you know, it doesn't look. I don't want to make it sound like it's horrible or whatever. But I just don't like it. Definitely some of them, like that weather 10mm pistol, looks real splotchy. Like it's a very splotchy looking gun. Maybe it's just that particular skin, and then, you know, some of them look better than others and stuff like that. That's definitely a possibility as well. But if you are looking for something that gives you all different kinds of skins, you know, presuming you have different perks and different, you know, different stuff you can put on there, you could definitely use some of these to make a variety of different looking guns. The Patriot paint job, like there's a lot in here. The Rainbow Road, just if you want a super colorful, distract your eyes. I always find camos in games to be distracting. Maybe it's because I have ADHD or something, right? Like maybe that's the deal. Maybe it's my fault. But I like my gun to just look like a gun, like really just as gunny as possible, right? Like look like a gun, not like for realism's sake necessarily, just in like I just want it to look like a gun, not distracting. So that one does look better. I think that you know, one skin just looks kind of worse, but like they look fine, they look good. There's a lot of variety here. There's a lot of different things, and it gives you all kinds of weapon skins, but it does require just a shit ton of space. I don't know how many of y'all out there are gonna have 378. Spare megabytes of space sitting around on your console. Obviously, if you're on PC, it's a different story. And then maybe on PC they even look nicer because they like just have full file size. And maybe the mod's even bigger then. But you guys let me know what you think. There's a nice little inspect. You can see that particular skin on there. Obviously, you're going to need certain perks for certain ones too. So certain ones you just can't craft off it for yourself, right? As it is. I like the requirement. Like I really am a big fan of the idea that like your build should allow you to have certain things and not allow you to have other things, right? So you can have certain skins that make sense for your build. I don't know why my weapon inspect animation is playing so much. I do really like that inspect though. But yeah, it's great. It's a good mod. I just don't care about skins. So it's really hard to sell on me. I expected better texture quality for 378 megabytes. It's fine at best, I think. And that's me being a hater, I guess. But you know, I'm not hating. I don't think it's bad. I'm not like I don't think a hater would be to tell you don't use this. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to do to your game. So I'm not hating. I'm just telling you my personal opinion, my review, my channel. I just don't find 378 megabytes of texture quality of this level with this many weapon skins that don't actually matter. Like it'd be cool if they did different things. Like if you had this green skin made you better at sneaking, right? Like or something, or like the red skin made you do slightly more damage, or like if you made the skins relevant to something, then it'd be like a whole different story, right? To me, I'm a functionality person, you know. Function over form type of person. If you're a form over function, you want your guns to look cool with all different kinds of skins. To a limited number of weapons, limited number of vanilla weapons, not your modded weapons. It's not going to apply to certain things, right? A limited number of modded weapons, your combat rifle, your sniper rifle, right? Your 10mm pistol, your 44, your submachine gun, stuff like that. But like not even DLC weapons or anything like that. Like a limited selection of weapons with vanilla style attachments, because if you put modded attachments on there, it doesn't really work. And then you take up a lot of space. Sorry, I went even AFK too long. Talking too much shit. But yeah, you guys should check it out if you want to. I will leave a link down in the description. You can check this mod out for yourselves there if you want to check it out. It's your prerogative. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. I'd appreciate that. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.